Wow, an allotment tour video. Something we haven't done in quite a while. But I thought it was high time I showed you what I've been up to on the plot, what's going to be happening this year going forward, and also just how far we have come from the allotment tour I did last February. Welcome to plot 1. Plot 1 last year was full of onions and garlic. This year I've divided it into 4. So I've got a small layer of mulch over the top. I've been following Charles Dowding's no-dig methods, and I've applied about 3 or 4 inch layer. It needs 6 inches to really condition that soil. And this stuff is compost that, it's really warm actually, it's really nice. This is compost, green waste compost, so it's breaking down really nicely. And if I were to go underneath here, you'd see like it's really starting to break down nicely. The plan with this is to get brassicas in this year. So we're going to have broccoli in 1 quarter, cabbages in the other, cauliflower, and then some kale too. And I'm going to rotate that, so hopefully halfway through the year some of that will come out, and then we'll get things like Swedes and maybe some other salad leaves in too. If you're enjoying this video and you want to see more of my journey, why not hit the subscribe button? Originally, plot 2 was going to be Climbers Corner, and if you've been watching my YouTube channel for the last year or so, you would have known that this was going to have a huge climbing frame with lots of things growing. Anyway, like all things in gardening, it changed. And what I instead grew were broad beans on this side, and I had parsnips in this side, a few beetroot, and then leeks behind me. I actually had quite a good harvest of parsnips. I was amazed, to be honest, because this soil is not great. This wasn't on here throughout the summer, so bear that in mind. Obviously, it was very clay. Contrary to what a lot of people will say, I'm kind of rotating my beds around a little bit, but I'm still going to have some roots in here. So that's the plan with plot 2, carrots, parsnips and roots, and some onions too. As you can see, things are already underway on plot 3. I've got my garlic in, so I've got about 32 bulbs, I think. Not quite enough to get me through the year, but I hope to sort of get more onions, and I've got some shallots in over there, so hopefully I can sort of balance it out a little bit. But I do love garlic, so it's definitely going to be something that I try and grow more of next year. Additionally, after seeing a lot of Instagram profiles putting things up, and I have grown them before, but I wanted to have a go again, so I've got some elephant garlic in here. I've got 6 bulbs and they're looking great. I'm really hoping that I get some nice bulbs off them this year. Really hoping they get really nice and big as well. But really just love garlic. This part of the plot needs quite a lot of work. I'm currently working out where the path is going to go now, because I've moved it over to open this bed here up. And then on the other side, that was where I grew my Mountain Magic tomatoes last year. So Mountain Magic tomatoes there. And then what you can see is I've used that climbing frame. I'm going to try and use it as a bit of a trellis for some squashes this year. I think it's strong enough. I'm just going to anchor it on the other side down. But some smaller gourds and a few flowers running up there, so maybe some morning glory and things, just to shut off that space, because I think what would be great is to have just like a nice sort of closed off area. And then the small space garden is going to go over there. We've got the composting bays, which I'm probably going to move at the end of the year, so the composting bin is going to go just over in this corner here. That bed's going to open out, and then we're going to have another big bed just along here. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will stick around for more. If you did like it, don't forget you can also give it a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate that. So that's down there. And you can also subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos. The button is there.